Dear spirits. Whoa.
No lyrics. No lyrics.
Fuck.
Lyric songs out.
I run it back.
All right. Dear spirits, this is for a more hallowed haven. For all the young ghouls at home, please be advised. Holy shit, what a different vibe change. I'm a player in the stars.
What's up, fam? My name is Paul Zachariah, and I'll be playing the Warlock and Sorcerer, Mr. Hall.
And I'm a player in the cosmos.
Hi, everyone. My name is David, and I play Durgash the Thrower. The Thrower Offer.
Oh, I didn't like how your hands were in that. You're
The
like
dropper?
You're like
Dropping
twisting
them
them around
off.
like weird.
Dropping the kids off at the pool. That's what
Oh
he was
my-
doing.
you were
Durgash
dropping
the
the
Tosser. The Tosser Over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
he's
what
the
else?
tosser.
What else could it be?
No, what does he
Yeah,
toss?
no. What does he
I
toss?
wonder what he tosses. Does it have ranch in it?
Is it salad?
Is it served on a
He
mountain
tosses
that's
all your
broken?
biscuits
Oh my god.
off the edges into the water. He
That's
gets
right.
them wet. He gets them soggy.
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 Dripping.
Durgash the Soggy Biscuit
Sopping.
Thrower.
God damn.
And
Ouch.
together, we'd like
We'd
to welcome you back to the fun show where we're making it up as we go. That's the fun show.
Locked
Wow.
in.
I was locked
Locked
in.
in.
Last time.
Drift compatible.
Do you want the good news or the bad news first, fam? The Red Daughter tried to sate their thirst. You'd think
Good
our
news.
luck was cursed. We did our best to stop them. Durgash straight up dropped them. Big Jimbo rocked and bopped them. Serenesis invoked the trial. Mr. Hall is in denial. She knew that Lilu is vital. We did everything in our power, left in a state of glower. Big Kahuna lives pelagic, bittersweet as we leave to continue the Odyssey by Magic.
The slant rhyme with that is good. That's good. Last time on Odyssey by Magic, as lovely recapped by a lovely Paul Zachariah.
Thanks, fam.
They survived. Dr. Isles was under siege by the Order of the Red Daughter, however vastly overmatched and overpowered. Serenesis, seeing the only way out, was invoking the trial of the dragon. I'm so sorry. To which the sisters Moldova and Carcinon and the rest of the order hold very dear. Now, aboard the plane heading to Phainaxum, she pleads with Durgash to find her and save her when he can.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where we are now. A broken... In my head canon, this is what happens. Serenesis pleading, eyes, find me when you can. Durgash, okay. Ghost turns around, high fives, Big Jimbo, broken hand. And Lilu going, oh.
It's not headcanon, man. That's canon.
That's true. Benefits of being DM. I can just say whatever I want. But that's where we are.
Oh my God.
Some time passes. We're actually gonna go and start with Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall, you see the submarines they retreat, and you
man.
see that the Big Kahuna is
Seething, bro. It takes everything to like hold back. And I don't even know what's happened. I don't know why they're turning away, but like part of me is like something happened on the shore. That's it. That's all I know.
Yes. You are now in the water with the Big Kahuna. What do you do? What do you say?
I look at the Big Kahuna. I try to assess if he's like bloodied or not. Like a medicine check or something.
No roll required. You think they did some damage, but this dude's like a mythic creature. Like the damage that they would have done has been a lot more. There had to be, it was more
Like he'll recover kind of deal.
Oh yeah, he'll recover fine.
Okay.
It's more like they scraped his knee, and it's like, all right, buddy.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
So it wasn't that serious.
If it
seemed pretty serious at the time.
It could have gotten.
much.
The main thing is
okay.
like if you let it keep happening, if you weren't able to find them,
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. What do I do out here? Gee. I try to surf underwater.
Go ahead and give me a performance check. Performance, let a hand.
Performance?
Whatever.
Can I have help from Phoebe?
Yeah, acrobatics, I think, and we did it with expertise.
Yes,
Because
there was
you're-
the acrobatics for surfing. I didn't know if that was going to change underwater. acrobatics, and then it's double my proficiency.
Yeah.
Right, so that's +3 acrobatics plus proficiency doubled would be +8, so that's a +11. $13 or 7, 13 plus 11, 24.
You are able to paddle through and kind of surf through the undercurrent as the big Huna's like whipping around the force behind. You're kind of riding those as you
Okay.
kind of make your way. But yeah, I guess question is, what do you're
I'm
here in
trying
this
to
moment.
get in tune and attune, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Since I'm already out here and I'm in the flow state and I've got nothing that I can direct this, nothing I can directly do about the submarines right now. If I try to attack, they'd probably, again, attack in kind, right? Like, they're only stopping because Serenesis asked, pretty much. So
Yeah,
I
but
know that's
but
a
Mr. Hall doesn't
poor
know that,
idea.
yeah.
I know it's a poor idea to attack
Yeah,
them
yeah.
at this moment. If they turned away without a second thought, of course they would unleash Armada upon me if I did. So he's going to direct that energy into learning to like surf underwater and get in the flow and then get in tune and attune.
Yeah. So you start surfing through, and you very much just
I pull
are.
a chaos card, just says sexy pillow fights on it.
You do that, and you're trying to decipher what does that mean as you're like swimming, basically riding the
What kind
whirlpool,
of omen is that?
riding the whirlpool around the big kahuna as you're tuning to him, and you're just kind of just making your piece of everything that's kind of just been going on, to the point where you just feel like movement as you're like kind of flow stating. The big kahuna's like basically like transporting you slowly back to the shore.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's at this moment, switch back to over to Durgash. Durgash, you have this, what, you see that Blackbeard comes up and he's like, oh, dude, we did it. We survived. I mean, your friend Serenesis, I mean, I don't know what she did, but she said something.
Yeah,
And then
no.
this-
We gotta get everyone situated first. You know, I'm sure you guys lost a lot of your traders and surfers and who else lives here. But
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it happens.
yeah.
You know,
I mean,
we'll hold the
obviously,
funeral.
Yeah. I don't know. We kind of need to recoup. There's a lot of shit. I think at this point, do I have any way to communicate with Lumos to see if he's all right where he is now?
The car is there, so you can take the teleportation too.
Okay,
Run
yeah.
through.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take.
Big Jimbo's
I'm
muscle
gonna
car?
take. Yes, I'm gonna take Big Jimbo and Lilu with me. And we're gonna.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
Oh yeah, how is Lilu doing?
Lilu is passed out from pain, but her wound is different. Whatever wound that she had taken from them, it is not healing like how
I've seen her heal before.
how I've seen her heal, also how you heal. You know, it's not like something where it's like, oh, that was a wound. Like, no, there was like, it's almost like it was a poison tip blade or something.
Okay. She needs help. She needs help. If you guys, Blackbeard, if you have anyone who you think could help with this, feel free to send them on up. But in the meantime, we've got to get ready and plan for the next thing. We're gonna need to rescue our pal here, Serenesis. And from what I heard, she was invoked some sort of trial of the dragon. I don't know what that means. It was big enough to call off the entire attack. So I don't know. But I know that we have 4 days until whatever is going to happen happens. So 4 days to get to where we need to go. They kind of said where it was going to happen, but like I don't exactly.
So
Phaenaxum?
Phaenaxum would know. So
Phaenaxum.
you would know that's one of the planets. That's where the Order of the Red Daughter would subside.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna mully it with a bunch of like small talk. Like Lumos would know this. Like
Okay.
Lumos would tell you that Phaenaxum is where the Order of the Red Daughter subsides. Also,
Phaenaxum, you said?
Phaenaxum, yes.
Phaenaxum.
So it is there. There's more stuff about it, and you'll learn more. But as of right now, we're under damage control, right?
Yeah.
You see a lot of people are coming out. They're kind of tending to the wounded because this battle was fast and quick. Like these people came in, like shadows in the night. Literally came in, started stabbing people left and right. Very quiet. Like you're starting to see like a good portion of Dakra, the city of Dakra. A lot of their fighters, they did like fall, but you didn't even know. Like it was so fast. Like
Yeah.
the car bomb hit and you took a dent to their forces, but a lot came up, and at that point it was open rain. But
Yeah. I'm also going to give Blackbeard a chip with credits on it. I'm gonna give him 10,000 credits and be like, use this to rebuild, pay for funerals, pay out whoever else is still here, look after your town and all that.
he appreciates the offer, and he thanks, and he's like, listen, like, understand, if it wasn't for you, we would not be here.
I know.
Understand that, Durgash, the wet biscuit. I think that's what you're saying in your heart. I don't know what
who
that
told you
means.
that. Who told you that? I
no,
never
hey,
said
hey,
that.
hey,
I never said that.
Hey, a little kid was saying it to me, and I was like, "That's crazy." But I mean,
Where are they? Where? Who?
it's a little kid
Who's talking shit?
Who's taking shit?
Whoa, David, Durgash, the wet biscuit.
Tosser. I'm the tosser of wet biscuits. Get it right. No, anyways.
Durgash, my was like, that happened. Okay. I didn't expect that to actually really have any kind of real consequences, but okay. But
He's gonna be a nemesis from now on.
we'll rebuild. We'll rebuild, and
I'm Incrediboy.
I'm
Fly
Incrediboy. Go home, buddy.
I work alone.
Work alone. My name is not Buddy.
It's at this time that Mr. Hall, you realize you made your way back to Dakra after going outside.
I'm gonna keep swimming until I'm fully tuned in, and I think being under the water so much, there's a little bit of water that got into my sinuses and drained out as like boogers. And so Phoebe, as we're like surfing, just slurps one of those up.
Yeah, wonderful.
I mean,
Phoebe,
if she drinks
true.
saliva and blood,
No, she does eat blood. She does.
tries a lot of
She
weird
does a
shit.
lot of weird shit. She does sniff up one of those boogers, and it's and you just like
She coughs a little bit.
Yeah, she coughs underwater, so she chokes a little bit, and then it goes back.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess my ask is like, what are you trying to accomplish in tuning? Let's say you are tuned in. Time has passed where you're fully tuned in.
I'm trying to attune to the deck. I'm pulling out these chaotic cards and using them to my advantage.
I see. Okay. Sorry, DM did not understand where you're trying to go. But I'm going to say within the time, I'll have it tuned. You draw a card, and this final card that you see is, it's almost like you pull it. It's a little bit more, it's like crystalline.
No!
Oh, don't want to even look at it. It's crystalline as the energy from the Sword of Omens kind of strikes it, and it's at this moment the Big Kahuna sees it, and like there's a moment of like calm shores and water where the Kahuna just stops, right, and the sea kind of like starts to subside a little bit. It's very still torrential, but like way less.
Oh yeah.
And there's this thought process where the Big Kahuna, like Karanos, like imparts old memories. Like it's like a footprint where you see like you're in this headspace, you're in the shadows, and you just see like different people with this stone, and you see like older heroes from the past. Like you see people have it as the sword it once was, right? You have someone have it as a shield as they glare at the enemies and like punch them in the face. And you even see some people have it as a pendant as they cast spells. So this thing is not new. It's not new that it becomes transformed into something, but you can tell it's like attuned to you as it has finally taken shape. It is this special red crystalline card that crackles with lightning as you draw it. For you to kind of have it, all it takes is like just like a simple something, like you call upon it, like it goes in the deck and it becomes indistinguishable.
It's like one of the heart of the cards.
Yeah,
it's pulled when it's needed.
Yeah. It's indistinguishable from the rest of the cards, but as soon as you pull it and you look at the face, you know it's that one. Like it has the eye and everything. So like
of Thunder.
You can go.
Sick.
But at this moment in time, you have finally have attuned to all of it, and you gain this like enlightenment, and almost like you start to see more than you've seen before. Like you're noticing things that you haven't seen. So
did you always have that hairline? I just don't remember your hairline being that luscious.
You see that
Jimbo, are you using like some hair cream or something?
Oh, you noticed I've been growing it. I've been bald for so long. But
Yeah,
you
dude,
see
I'm
tiny
so
little
proud of you.
stubbles, little
Yeah,
like
that's beautiful,
follicle
man.
stubbles. You kind of, as you make your way to shore, he pulls you up, broken arm.
Was your arm always broken like that?
No, this is brand new, and I feel like I have to ask. Please stop grabbing the broken arm. It's so
my bad.
painful.
I could get up myself. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. In fact, where? Yeah. Can I heal him, or is he like?
It's more like a grievous injury. Like it's more some like.
Can I do a medicine check to set it?
Yes. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Like help the healing.
Yeah.
And
like
Phoebe, I don't think she knows what she's doing medically.
No,
so I'm
what
not gonna
she
roll with
no,
advantage.
you actually. I'm gonna say you roll straight only because you have to push Phoebe away from pecking at the bones.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She tried to taste the bones.
Shut
Oh
it.
yeah, Phoebe. I dismiss her.
Yeah,
she's
like
her.
"Ha!" and
Just after
Medicine
that
check.
marrow, you know.
What is that? Plus medicine. That would be 13.
it's enough to where you're able to kind of set it right. You're like, you take the forearm and you just like the bone, you just like twist it, set it right. Oh yeah, so it's really painful.
Big
And then
Jimbo's
you take the hand and then like with a little bit of
Pressure,
like just
just
pressure,
like
just
thunk.
just
Yeah.
and then he's like, and then you take like someone offers a cloak or something,
Splint
and
it up
yeah,
with like a
splint it,
stick
yeah.
or something.
Oh yeah, you splint it up and
Tie
you
it
sit
up.
there.
That
Yeah,
should,
that
at
would-
least hopefully it heals right now. I don't
Yeah.
think I can accelerate that process, Jimbo. How's the car looking?
Burst
gonna
into
take-
tears.
Oh man, I'm
the
so
car's
sorry,
fucked
Jimbo.
up, man.
Oh,
The car's fucked
man.
up, man.
Fuck.
It's a
These pieces, they come off, but they don't go back on.
yeah. It was like a last ditch effort. I thought I was gonna die, so I was like,
Damn.
might as well try.
No,
Good
no,
try,
that's,
buddy.
that's valid. That's
We're
valid.
proud of you.
Yeah.
I check in with everybody, I guess.
I honestly,
Right?
I'll say that I've probably already teleported up with Lilu up to the ship.
Yeah. I think get to shore, come up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the move.
Yeah.
All right.
It's at this time I'll say, you guys take a well-deserved long rest.
There it is.
Cool long rest, man.
You see that there's like light celebration and light mourning, but like there's celebration that people that the Dakra Isles, Dakra has survived. Port Dakra has survived the onslaught. I'm gonna say to you, as well as this is happening, there's a little bit of melancholy, just kind of dwelling, because like this very well could have been your situation, but alas, like with everything that happened, it just wasn't in the cards. And you see that Lumos kind of comes over and in the ship, and he's like, I'm sorry I didn't know. Like I should have seen this coming.
How could any of us?
How could any
There-
of us?
in fact, there's
including
only
one person.
the one
who
person
was a
who was
part
like,
of their
yeah, I was literally about to
organization
say.
is maybe. Okay, well, maybe
you
there
know-
was a chance that we as a group could have known, but I feel like us here as individuals, I'd say we're fine.
Everybody did their best,
just-
and
I
you
feel-
can't ask more. But at the same time, as cold as she was, sometimes I miss her. You know, it's not the same on the ship.
I know, but
I don't know her.
Who was she even?
I-
You know, like she
I mean,
was
let's
kind
go
of a
fucking
mystery.
save her. Fuck those red fucking sisters or
I
whatever.
give me some time. I can dig up and see anything, but all I know is that I reckon.
Did they all actually leave the ship though?
I just to key you in on some information. So specifically, when she was about to die, last case scenario, she invoked the trial of the dragon, and the person said that whatever it was is going to happen in 4 days in Phaenaxis.
You see Lumos like
Sounds like a canon event.
float, and
There
as
might
he's
be
trying to
cannons
think, out of everyone, Ski pops up and goes, "Holy shit!
You're alive.
I
Sweet.
am. I
Good to see you.
I
Ski.
am-
Where were you? What were you doing
Huh?
during the battle? Where?
I got knocked out."
Oh,
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
you see,
him
he
and
lifts
Lumos
up
got
his shirt. There's a
knocked.
huge stab wound.
yeah. You're
the
gonna want to
same-
join Lilu in the med bay.
The same
later.
stab wound that Cyrenesis had.
Okay.
So the person
Ouch.
came in and just, you know, through the
Um,
side. I'm
Random
tough.
shot.
I'm tough. He's stabilized.
You are.
I am
you are
tough.
Yeah.
You're my
are.
tough bug. My tough stink bug.
Who's our tough bug? Who's our tough bug?
Skeeve goes, "This is a weird place to be right now. I appreciate you guys hearing me, but I'm not a dog.
Fair enough. Yeah,
Um,
you're a bug.
I am
What
a
are
bug.
you talking about?
Thanks.
Not a dog.
The trial of the dragon. Oh, okay, so a little bit of background. The Order of the Red Daughter. It is headed by the Dragon Mother. Dragon Mother is the figure that ascends from all that descends, basically leading the order, utilizing the power of Susie, Phaenax, all of that.
I thought
and
she
is
was a.
controlled into one. It is passed from mother to daughter, or by Trial of the Dragon. However, Trial of the Dragon only really happens if there's a claim enough to substantiate. They don't let any commoner do it. So Cyrenesis plays a bigger piece of this puzzle than we know for her Trial of the Dragon to even be realized.
Obviously, I feel like
It's almost like she's in some sort of prison camp right now.
I don't know, man.
It sounds like she's being imprisoned,
yeah.
right? Unless she beats the trial.
I think it's more. It has to be more complicated than that. These people could have ended us so fast, but they held off. Obviously, they had, understanding the job. There are certain risks that you take, but it's a city versus an empire. Why did they have to take so much care in sending all these specialists in? Sister Carcinon, Sister Moldova, these people are people that topple governments.
Yeah, what do they actually want?
And I almost killed one of them.
with not only the
You did?
kahuna-
Yeah. I broke her arm off, and then I threw her down into the water. Someone else ended up jumping in to save him. But I was about to throw them off again, and that would have gotten them. They would have.
You amaze me every day. And Lumos goes, it just almost passes out from almost passes out from sheer
trying to
no way
divide
you
by
did that.
zero.
Through
Yeah.
transitive property,
Violence?
I technically can also topple empires now.
Nice.
That's how that works.
Yeah, exactly how that works.
A equals B equals C, baby.
That's right.
Lumos goes, I'm so glad you're on our side. I'm so glad you're on our side.
You're welcome. So I would say that there are besides them trying to take the fucking beast for themselves, you know, they were also trying to get Lilu, who is in the med bay, just trying to heal up right now.
for
But
real?
there's complications there too. I don't know if Lumos, if you could do a scan and
Mr.
you
Hall
know,
take a look?
Yeah.
I have greater restoration
Skeeves-
equipped. I don't know if that would help at all.
worth a try. It's worth a try.
Skeeves gets very serious. Like, did any of you talk about it? Like, did any of you talk about, like, Lumos too? Lumos is like, yeah, like,
No.
there's no way. Like, there's no way.
Nobody
people
said
can
anything about Lilu.
know. Big Jimbo goes,
I swear to God, Big Jimbo. God damn it, Big Jimbo.
okay. Hear me out.
I just walk away to the med bay.
Yeah.
I walk away to the
Okay,
med
like,
bay.
but hear me out, though. Hear me out. Like,
Nope.
I just said, you know, like, we're sailing the stars, saving magic, and then that's all I said. That's all I said. Saving Nick's energy. That's all I said, because I was the path of the old Knicks. That's all I said.
Big
I don't-
Jimbo, I'm not mad.
Just
I'm not mad.
disappointed.
I just need to leave the room right now.
Just disappointed.
I just need to leave the room right
Uh,
now. Door closes. Ah!
Psychic
Screaming
damage.
on the other side.
Skeeve holds a gun to Big Jimbo's like, why? Big Jimbo.
Hey! You have no lines in this fucking play. Okay? Yeah? Really? You're gonna say what happened with all the gambling? What happened with all that gambling?
Look
problems?
around. Look around, Durgash. What do we have?
Yeah.
Oh,
What do we have because of us?
Who had the opportunity? I have 4 arms. I can point my guns multiple directions. Lumos is like, okay, everyone, let's just take a moment.
All right. Look, I'm not angry. And then he walks out of the room too.
There's just a lot of toppling, like 2 opposite rooms of the command deck, and you guys go to the bunks on opposite side corners, just flipping shit over.
All right. Let's all reconvene at the med bay.
Okay. More time passes. You guys are in the med pay. You see that Blackbeard has sent some clerical figures, but they are perplexed. They like look at her and like they have a hard time understanding what she is. But one thing they do understand is that the wound is it had to have been magically poisoned. So there was some kind of curse that is very strong curse that was bestowed upon her to where it's just not healing.
Would you say it's like a debilitating effect?
It's like
It might, if it's a curse that might need a full dispel curse, or a dispel magic might do it too.
it's almost like, I'm gonna say, like, without a shadow of a doubt, like, this is like hefty magic you're messing with. Like, it's almost like someone cast a wish spell into a blade and then stuck it into Lilu. So it's
curse
like
of MacGuffin.
no. It's more like the curse. If it's a curse, this curse can't be broken like that. It has to be broken either by the person who put it in there or by some insane feat of magic.
But it is a curse.
It is a curse.
Okay. Greater Restoration covers curses, and including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item.
Do you want to try it?
I would love to try it.
Okay.
Let's go
Go
try it.
ahead
Let's go try
and
it.
give me a Arcana check.
Arcana check.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Do I have Phoebe help?
I'm gonna say.
I could help. Lumos.
I'm
could
gonna
help.
say Lumos will help you.
All right.
That makes more
I'm gonna say
sense.
Lumos will help you. If anything, this, if you want, tell me what your roll is, and we're gonna see how to break. The higher that you succeed, the better outcomes will go.
Okay.
But if you don't pass the initial threshold, then it just doesn't break.
My addition to Arcana is +5. That'll be a 17. And since this is an ability check, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have rested, I'm going to use Favored by the Gods to add 2d4 before we decide anything here. What is that? So +4 total. So 17 + 4 is 21.
This is a lengthy process, but as you kind of go, you're kind of going through, and as you feel like the energy as you're trying to dispel it, it's like unweaving a tapestry. Like but it takes a very long time until like you're kind of like walking through, like it's almost like this thing is like it's cursed magic. You feel just this insane level of like malicious intent and almost like this immense suffering, like the suffering of thousands compressed into a single wound, where every like thread that you unweave, more just keeps unraveling, and it just keeps getting worse
I keep at it.
and worse.
However long it might take, if it's days,
You are going to be there for days, for the
Okay.
way it takes. So I will say
the muscle car can wait. This is
I will
How
say
many days? Because we only have the 4 days.
I'm going to say you can. Here's the crossroads that you have.
All right. Yeah.
With a 21, you are able to complete it in the span of 2.
All right.
In 2
That's
days.
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Right? It takes a day's travel to just get to Finaxum through your ship. Right?
Takes 1 day.
So it takes a day. So you can kind of alternate this. However, in doing that though, the more that it unravels, you might have to keep checking and because you're holding on at it, you might have to keep.
You handle this. We'll get the ship where it needs to go. We'll handle
Yeah.
the
That
other details.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have to keep holding on, right? So that means you just can't pilot the ship,
Yeah.
right?
That tracks. That
Okay.
tracks. And I don't think it would be considered like a light activity thing.
Oh no,
either.
this is
Not
heavy.
at all.
No,
And
this would be very tenuous.
very involved.
Before we leave, would I be able to hire a more semi-permanent crew, just people who we...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I'm so glad you asked, bro.
there
I'm
was-
so glad you asked.
There, without a shadow of the doubt, like Blackbeard comes through. He understands what's kind of going on, and they are indebted to you. So there is a crew about like 50 people that come along with you, and they're like, they don't want to take pay, they don't want to take anything. They're like, it's like
Guys,
fathers
we
and
can
mothers.
still pay you. Like, we get it. You want it, but like, you can still... We have the money. We have the... You don't need
We'll
to worry
invest
about
the money in the ship so you guys can live better lives.
All right,
we adhere to the wet biscuit.
who's
Captain Wet Biscuit.
Who
Captain
told
Wet.
you? Where the fuck is that kid?
You see the
He runs away into the air vents
he's
of the
what's it
ship.
called? The escort ship goes, and you see the kid in the
Cut to the side of a bridge. Just
no, but it's at this time. Do you guys make your way to Finaxum? Is there
Yeah,
anything
I
else you
think
wanted
so.
to conclude
Is there
here?
anything else that we want to conclude here?
You hired people.
Is there anything that you needed to do with the Kahuna?
Well, I did what I wanted to do, but also I'm not exactly sure where I stand with my patron. I'm taking time to observe rituals as the game is afoot, as things start and happen. I just try to get in touch with the celestial patron. Just say, hey, I'm out here trying my best. I'm not sure if you're even gonna hear this message. And I kind of pour my heart out, almost like an audio journal. Just update them on what's going on. And so basically, I literally am journaling in my pack book, and I cast sending basically to the patron.
There are moments where you're kind of going through and you're explaining everything that just happened, and honestly filling them in on a lot of like, hey, like, I remember now. Hey, I understand what's going on. Hey, I remember you. I know this feels weird because I was long gone, but here I am now. Here I am. Here I stand. I am.
I respect the old ways.
Yeah, respect the old ways.
I may have forgotten you, but I haven't forgotten what you're about.
there's a moment of acceptance and forgiveness. Also, there's a moment of like you get a sense of calm. Like you understand that he knows that you had to commune with other divinities, but he's not a jealous god. He's not a wrathful god. He's very much like, hey man, it's cool. Don't worry. You get the sense of being watched. He's watching you. Even though his magic is not as great as some of the major gods in the pantheon, he still has some pull. So, you know, like the gentle wind blow, like that was not Karanos, that was him, right? It's like, it's stuff like that where he sees you and he appreciates what you do, and he appreciates that you just recognize that he's there. He doesn't ask for much. He doesn't ask for anything really, but he appreciates a friend almost, you know, like it's less of a you are my patron, you must do these deeds for me. It's more like a thank you for recognizing that I exist. Thank you for devoting your acts to me in some way, shape, or form. And thank you for just doing good work, you know? And then you guys play a game of solitaire. He puts out, he draws a card out, and he's just like...
The deck forms.
Yeah.
And I use my Gambit Battle Collider, my dual disc.
Yeah, but and the cards just magically move, and you just sit there before you know, come back. And
It's time to duel. Cut to just like sitting there, just like. Okay,
Yeah, it's so quiet. Like
chain
you
effect,
hear
chain
the
effect,
hum,
chain effect, chain effect, chain
you hear
effect,
the
trap
hum
card.
of the air vents, like whoosh.
Yeah.
It's quiet otherwise.
Definitely a huge thing.
Cool.
More
that's
time
all I wanted
passes.
to do.
Durgash, is there anything for you, like specifically in Dakra?
So, specifically in Dakra, I'm wondering with just look at my stuff here real quick. So I think that I'm gonna go and go to Big Jimbo and be like, all right, so you upgraded my. No, wait, you've got a broken arm. Never mind. This can wait. I was gonna see if you could upgrade my shield, but it's probably best if you heal a little bit first.
Yeah. The cleric's like, close the wound.
What are you doing here in your work? Why are you with your car? Go back to the med bay, dude.
No,
We've got stuff to heal you there.
With the car, he flaps.
You're gonna lose if you're not
He
careful.
starts
You're
crying.
gonna lose that arm. You're gonna lose that
I
arm.
need like 5 minutes.
You're like 5 minutes. You see, he takes like a rag and some wax and tries to buff out the scratches on the car.
I punch a hole through it. It's not later. Medbay now. We need you. We need you to be actually able to do things.
Okay. Cries a little bit. You punch a hole in the time.
Go.
Yeah, he walks. We
got the money.
All
We
right,
got
fine.
the
I'll get there in
supplies.
5 minutes.
I feel like Durgash honestly is just like making sure that the ship is supplied enough to give everyone what they need, not only to just survive, but to like if we have access to Big Jimbo and if we get him everything that he needs, even if it's maybe not, I mean, it would be great if it's like high quality materials and stuff like that. I mean, we're at this trading fucking port basically, just getting all these different materials and stuff like that, and repairs for the ship too.
Do you want adequate, luxurious, or do you want like top tier?
I feel like it wouldn't be luxurious, but it would be really good stuff. You know, like very utilitarian.
So what you need?
Like
The basics?
The top tier of the basics.
Like a high. It's not the base model Jeep. It is the.
It's the 8 engineer. Yeah,
yes.
I got you.
Yeah.
I would say.
V8?
Yeah, I would say that would probably run you, because of all the discounts, like 20,000 credits, which
cool.
is
We'll do that. We'll do
yeah.
that.
So you're able to.
Another thing that I think I personally was looking for is like, is there just because of the state of magic, I don't think spell scrolls specifically exist.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if there's any
There's
sort of
data
equipment.
pads. I picked up a couple of spell scroll data pads.
I was wondering if there's any sort of like equipment that could enhance my mobility, like
Oh, yeah, like armor stuff. Like magical item armor stuff.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
tech, you know, saying like textile. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, hold up, give me a second.
Hold.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me just a luck check.
3.
At this moment in time, because of the attack, I think a lot of the like they just left town.
Yeah.
They had to left, like the people that stay are the people that live in Dakra. So they know that right now it's a little too hot to be there, so they're gonna go. So there's not anyone really like that, you know. Like Jimbo can make stuff, but obviously he's out of commission right now.
Yeah, no,
but you
that's-
definitely were able to get the materials that he would need to make it.
Yeah.
He just needs time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Sick.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
cool.
Yeah.
beans.
Besides that, just sort of making sure the books meet. And then you said 20,000.
20,000.
Perfect.
Yeah. Just for fuel, food, everything.
Yeah.
And that's like more than enough. Like very, and like a lot of it too. The people are just generous.
Yeah.
They just give it to you, right? So as you guys make your final goodbyes, Blackbeard waves, and then
Brain blast. Sorry, off topic. Lilu is returned or like a shambling mound?
she is pure blood returned. So you guys are like halfway. So her whole thing is that she's not like a shambling mound, but like her whole thing is very rarely she's the lifeblood of Theros. Like she's a pure blood drop.
Right. I'm just wondering, does she have that feat to do with the lightning and
No.
healing from lightning?
No.
Fair enough. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Her magic comes from somewhere deep in the heart of Theros. But I will say, as you guys are making your waves and goodbyes,
Goodbye, Blackbeard.
you see Blackbeard says, "I'll see you later, dude." And he
Duriash is looking at that one fucking kid. You little shit. If you say that again, I will come back. I will destroy this town.
Turgash. Wet Biscuit Turgash. He's so cool. He's Wet Biscuit Turgash.
You realize that it was just Blackbeard's son, just being a little tiny kid. He picks him up. Oh,
I'm gonna kill your family.
That's my son. I'm so
Gonna
proud of him.
Kill your family.
Oh, the little troll's already getting people trolled.
Oh, dude, you're griefing people, dude. And then as you guys kind of make space travel, Lumos comes back. You're kind of taking a moment from healing Lilu.
Yeah, literally just 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Lilu's like, Lumos is like, I was running and I was searching through a bunch of data and articles about the Order of the Red Daughter, and I kept thinking, like, why? What did you have to do with it? What did that do with it? And I came across some ancient stuff. Way back in the Order of the Red Daughter, there was some kind of secret order formed within. It's not a subsex; they still follow, but it's like an elite guard almost.
All right.
And you notice that there are like some pictures you can recognize Carcinon, you can recognize Moldova, but then you also recognize, and this is the one that he kind of was like, this is what I want to show you. It was a picture of them like in battle, like you see all of them, but then you also see Serenesis, but
Yeah.
Serenesis has her eyes, and they're like a draconic red.
Ooh.
So
Interesting.
they're just, but you see that as she carries these like weird, as she wields these arm blades, she's like stabbing. It's almost like I would even say instead of a picture, it's more like a CCTV film video where it's like a group of people and just, and then you see Serenesis. She looks at the camera, pops it, static, and it goes. That they're efficient, but if anything, this is her connection.
What are they not telling us? What did they not tell us? You know,
I don't know. A lot of it's surrounded by black tape and a lot of locks.
yeah.
They keep this stuff up under wraps, and it's whatever it is. It sways. This is not the Serenesis that we know. There's something deeper going on with her.
Definitely not.
And
Another thing for Lumos, they were very clearly after Lilu, and we're kind of going straight to them, and I don't want to go there without having said something about that first. And like, is there anything that we can do to keep her safe while we're here? Like, I don't know, some way to create some sanctuary, or if anything happens to us, like.
Well, the travel takes 4 days. 2 days are spent on
1 day.
travel takes a day.
A day.
Travel takes a day.
Sorry, healing takes 2 days. Traveling takes a day.
Yeah.
I could spend one of those days hollowing the ship, or hallowing, and make sure that, like, what are the effects here? Combined an extra effect. What is the primary effect? So first, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead can't enter the area, nor can such creatures charm, frighten, or possess creatures within it. Any charmed creatures frightened, possessed, or by such a creature is no longer. You can exclude one or more of the types of creatures from this effect. Okay, maybe not. I don't know if they're in any.
Is there a
I would.
second- Do you have like the I don't know, the
Based on
forbiddance or something?
Lilu's condition alone, moving her is highly risky.
Yeah.
What we can do is we can park far out in space, and you guys take Big Jimbo's car, or you take the Skeet Cruiser.
Thank you. I was so worried about taking
Yeah.
Big Jimbo's car.
We can take this. Luma. The Big Jim goes. I'm good. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm good.
How's your arm? I pat the side of his arm.
Oh
How's your
my
arm?
God.
Oh my
Yeah, that's
God.
what I
Oh my
thought.
God.
That's what I thought.
That.
You're benched.
No, I'm good. Put me in, coach. Put me in. I'm good. Let me play. I'll just Uber drive. I'll just drop you off. I'm good. Skeeve goes.
There's our man in the chair.
Skeeve a little bit more with more demeanor. It's like, I will watch Lulu in the ship in Lumos, and we have a crew here now. So there's more people on board. There's more people that will see things and know things. I totally get it. Just do me a favor. If she comes at your throat, defend yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so real right now. I've had so many jobs go sideways, and
Are
because
you
someone,
saying Serenesis might turn?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, we don't know what.
We don't know. I'm
don't
gonna
know
be so
anything.
real. I don't know anything about this Path of the Old Nyx. I don't know any of this stuff. Big Jimbo joined it because he was thirsty for Serenesis.
I mean, he
So-
also had that poster, right?
Yeah, because but you know what I'm saying?
poster.
Like he did it.
He
did
was
it.
into that because
He
of
was into it. You know,
Serenesis.
it's always like,
I
yeah.
see.
You know.
All right.
I mean, look at him.
No,
Does
that
he look
tracks.
like the magic type to you? You see him go.
Not really.
He has the hammer. Look, check me out. Check me out.
Check me out.
Check me out.
Jumbo, please be careful. Well,
But I
not
just
sure what else.
you know, like just be careful. I can
Oh yeah,
watch the
Steve,
ship now.
That's a promise.
Also, yeah. These people are not to be joked about.
And I give him a blue 2 Uno card.
He looks at it, appreciate it. He raises you. He gives you a green 3.
I put down a draw 2. A yellow draw 2.
He cries a little bit, and he goes, "Come back to me." Gives a hug.
Skip.
And
I
then-
bring him in.
Skip.
Skip you back to
Skip.
me. Reverse
Reverse.
you back to me.
Skip.
Skip you back to
First,
me.
+4, Uno.
And my last card's a wild card. I choose blue, and I win.
Instinctively goes for his pockets.
And when he goes to like draw those cards back out, like of his pocket, right?
I was
The
going
cards
to
are-
pay money.
Gotcha. No, Skeeves. Your guns will
my
do
bad.
just fine.
Nods his head. There's just a
No,
moment.
I'm kidding, Skeev. I'm kidding.
Oh, wait. And
Nothing's on the table.
he-
Don't
I'm
worry
so.
about it.
I'm so. Do you want him or not? Like, do
No.
you want? Okay.
No, it was cool the one
Thank
time.
God.
All right.
I got used to him.
I already
and
owed these to
I
someone
felt
else.
really bad about having them the whole time I did have them.
I owe these
'Cause
to a
they're
rat
yours.
on the ship.
I lost to a rat in a game of Go Fish.
Playing a game of crab.
You. You guys make your way
It's
to.
dice.
You guys make your way to Finaxum.
Hmm.
As you pull up using the ski cruiser, right?
Mm-hmm.
As the sun blisters the ground, harsh red sands burn through the skin like molten glass. The deep canyons like scars from a different age. Whatever was here, the bones are now all that remain. Terrifying metallic structures, rigid and exact, sprout like weeds within a field, all following suit of a single location. And as you kind of make it, Lumos is in the car with you, and he goes, "That's where we need to go." And it is, he says, "That's Susie Citadel, a conundrum of twisted earth and metal. Susie Citadel stands towering over a fort as it serves as the home and base of the Dragon Mother. Allegedly, according to the legends, I'm sorry, this is where she was led after being banished from Theros, that being Susie. Using her vile connection to dark magic, she and her dragon Tetsuya usurped the land's Nyx and wrought it to her own will. So this planet was not like this at all. She, like, using this, she basically ripped all the Nyx from the ground and, like, killed the planet in a single stroke and then imbued it into herself. Slaughtering hundreds of thousands of seconds, it was only due to an ingenious trick that a priestess of Krufix, that Susie was bound to the planet. Now marooned, Susie had terraformed this planet to the twisted heap that is now the Citadel, with the Citadel at her epicenter. So, as this was all happening, she was rotting. Like, one of the last things, like a priestess of Krufix, like, blessed the ground or did something, like reached out to Krufix, and Krufix, like, this was during the time when Krufix was like, I'm gonna help everybody in the galaxy, and being like, and stretching himself thin.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, spreads, and basically does a little tiny trick where in the magic, this little thread, as Susie was trying to leave the planet with her dragon, she could not, and she was bound there. So she is very, so with all this in mind, you make your way to this castle, and before you even get there, you are met with an communication like, halt, state your purpose.
We're here to watch the trial.
There's a moment of silence.
We're here on behalf of Serenesis.
That name means nothing to us. Lumos goes,
The webbed one.
Sister Arachne. And they go, you may proceed. You make your way down. You notice that this place is not a city. It is a full military base outpost. It is a breeding ground of soldiers and warriors for the order. There's not much left of nature. It is twisted and barren like Theros, but instead of it being dead, it lives. Beating into the ground, thorns and dry whips.
Like a briar.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Like a behemoth dancing between death and the unknown, what is certain is the mere force that lives here. You also see, as you look around, like, the stuff that, like, you guys as warriors are kind of spooked at the stuff they do to train these people. They make it to where they go under excruciating tortures. You see that, like, we're talking like the people will be thorn whipping at the back as they kind of work and push. Fights happen. People that don't make it just get pushed to the side. There's no regard for anything, only to be brought back as their necromancer to relive this kind of pain again.
Seems like they only really respect strength.
The brutality of the order shown in full display like a painting. Legions of soldiers in formation, ships being repaired and rearmed. They all stand on the shadow of Susie Citadel. And so
Is that dragon? Is her dragon still on the planet?
the dragon, you don't know where it is, but you can
shit.
probably imagine
Love it.
that
If
enough
it is, it's
enough time
old.
is enough time has passed to where it's either transcended a like its bones and it's just magic remains here.
Oh, okay, like a Dracolich
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Who
So
knows?
like it's less of a this is a physical dragon here. It's like no, this like thing has because of how it's like
Spinning.
coerced and mixed with not only magic of Susie, magic of Phanex, magic of this dragon, like just all into one. This elevated, it became an elevated being.
Not only that, but it'd be big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
It would most
we
like
see it.
You could no roll required. It would be almost akin to like how fucking
I was thinking like
the Big
Elden
Kahuna
Ring,
was. Yeah.
how Dragon Landsax is like strewn about the city there. You've played Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Fam, I'm sorry. Play Elden Ring.
It's very true, but very much so. Like you see that there are like wormlings that are around, but there's no one that is big enough for a dragon yet because you just don't like
All right. Fair enough.
you just don't see any. But as you are kind of going, they look at you. They don't surprisingly don't ask to strip you of your weapons. They don't. They're very much like you're in our territory.
Mm-hmm.
They
If
look
we
at
even
you.
try it.
If you
like-
try it,
Yeah.
it's not gonna go well. As you kind of make your way into Susie Citadel, you are met. What's up?
I want to send Phoebe to make friends with the wormlings, potentially. That does not sound like a good idea.
You go, Phoebe. You say Phoebe, go make friends. Phoebe recoils and like,
All right,
hides
Never
back
mind.
in. It's very much like,
All right,
I don't
all
want
right.
to go.
Forget I said anything.
Yeah,
The wormlings just giving the stankiest side eye.
yeah, for real.
Sons of guns.
You are met by Sister Moldova. She says, "Is this halfling woman?" She says,
She's a halfling?
"Yeah, she's a halfling."
Oh, so she's about my height.
Yeah, you
LOL.
guys see eye to eye. Says, "Welcome. I understand you're here to witness the trial. We
Yeah.
only allow you outsiders in because you have some relationship to Sister Arachne. Understand, if any acts of insubordination perpetrate, they will not be allowed. You'll be put out fast and quick.
Understood.
Glory be to the Dragon Mother. Glory be to Susie. Welcome to Phaenaxum." And you guys kind of walk. You are led into this like basically like military quarter bunk bed style. Just there, you find bare minimum things, right? These people,
Yeah.
you know, it's like bed, amenities,
All you need. Yeah.
everything you need. Dragon Mother wishes to see you at the feast before the trial. She requests your presence. I expect you to be there. And she closes the door. And she goes. And what do you guys do? You guys are kind of like, there's this moment of privacy you guys are given, but understand like that you are you are sticking your head in the
Up the
in
dragon's
yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was going to say into like the mouth of an alligator.
Yeah.
The gaping.
You're right.
mouth
The
of a-
gaping hole.
Gaping huge hole.
Yep. That can close down real quickly on things.
I mean, what are alligators but land dragons?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. What are Komodo dragons then? Who knows?
Lizard dragons.
You're right. My bad. I didn't even think about
They're
it like that before.
It's really simple when you say it.
There's a knock at the door.
Hello.
We're decent.
Yeah. Opens the door. It's Sarah Nieces. He goes, there's a moment. She comes in, tug both of you. Thank God you're here.
Yeah. Thank God you're here. They haven't hurt you. It seems.
No. The whole thing, Order of the Child of the Dragon, It's very prestigious. These things, it's a true test of warriors.
There's a lot of semantics going on here.
This is true.
I just feel like I've got my hands tied. Yeah.
Well, understand the trial of the dragon. The reason why it's important is you're effectively questioning the leadership of the order.
Yeah.
You win, you become the dragon mother.
Yeah, so we actually, before we get in, there were just a lot of things to sort of go over regarding what happened and where we are now.
What are your questions?
Do you got a question first?
It's just
I got a question.
like, do you prefer to be called Serenesis?
Yes.
Or okay. All right. That was my question.
Oh, okay, cool. What is your relationship with the cult? Because as far as I know, like, you can't just be anyone and challenge the leadership and get the response that you did.
The dragon mother gets passed.
It's okay. It's okay. You can recover. We can run it back.
The dragon mother, that title can only be passed from mother to daughter or through trial by the dragon. I am somehow both.
You're still laughing about it.
I'm looking at him.
She gets mad porn, dog. Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay. Run it back. Say the
Okay.
thing. Say the thing right.
The dragon mother can only be passed. That title can only be passed through mother and daughter or by trial of the dragon. I somehow happen to be both.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. I kind of thought that. It crossed my mind.
So what you're
bit.
telling me is your mom's a jerk, huh?
Well, my mother is the dragon mother.
Right.
I was born to her through the dark sacrifice. I grew up here.
What's the dark sacrifice?
So, I don't know if you know,
No.
but
Don't.
you see a lot of wormlings around here, a lot of
Yeah.
dragon wormlings. Every time you kill a wormling, your power gets increased
Ooh,
tenfold.
That's cool.
I was born out of 100 of those.
Oh. Is that just anyone?
You killed 100
or-
wormlings?
No, my mother killed 100 of them.
Hmm.
Understand that through the powers and dark magic, you can't access it immediately, but you excel faster and faster. I grew up here, learned everything. Sister Carcinon and Sister Moldova, they were part of the elite guard that I was the captain of.
How many wormlings do they have?
10.
Okay.
It perks of being the dragon mother's daughter. You kind of just let anything happen. They know that you are important. Something had happened. We were doing a routine siege on a planet, and I started looking around, seeing all this destruction, and I just didn't get it. What's the point of all this death and everything if there's no after? I mean, I visited these planets. These planets are beautiful. And I couldn't help but be like, am I going to turn them like how Phaenaxum is? Is this even a righteous cause? And there was a turning point to where I decided no more. When your mother hears no more, does not help. I was flayed, scarred, my eyes were gouged out.
Damn. That's
Hate to
And
see
I
it.
was-
I mean,
That's actually really funny.
damn, can't watch porn anymore.
Oh god.
Mr. Hall
They-
puts like a 3 of diamonds somewhere on the floor in that barrack.
They threw me out in the cold depths of space, and I thought I was dead. But it wasn't until the path that old Nyx had saved me. Krufix kept me alive somehow for some reason, and then I was found by just a small peddler of goods, nursed back to health, and he said it was out of the kindness of his heart. And then they found him, and they flayed him, broke his bones, gouged his eye out, and threw him in the colds of space. I knew then that what I did was the right move, and the order is truly something terrible. So I bid my time, heard of Krufix. Then that's when I heard of you, and I met you all the way back in Theros. Waited there, time and time, until you came along. And here I am now.
Place 2 more cards.
What do you think they want with Lilu?
The idea of unifying all the magic and all the Nyx in the galaxy, you're handcrafting a nuke and just giving it to the people that want to blow up the world. There's
Like
no
for
Susie absorbed that power of the planet, and we've gone around collecting the power of the other planets.
yeah.
there's
What would you do as the Dragon Mother?
That's the thing. Here's our options. I'd go.
What's the best case scenario here?
I don't
I
know.
asked the last question.
Sorry. I place another card.
The silent whisper of no, it's okay. It's okay.
Careless whispers.
The best case scenario, I don't know, destroy this place, but I don't even think that's possible. The Order has survived a lot. This Order is hundreds of years old. If I became Dragon Mother, I would be bound here, and I'd be stuck here. But I could stall the Order for a bit until someone invokes a trial by the dragon again, and they have to take me on. We could also just escape here, but that means the Order would also just keep coming after us.
Hold.
I only invoke this because if I win, I can't guarantee I'll be the same anymore. There's a transfer that happens upon the death of the Dragon Mother where the entire planet and all its vile and hatred gets imbued into one person. Even though I'm bound here, I can't guarantee. Like I said, maybe I can stall by the grace of Krufix.
I play one of the last cards around the room, and a makeshift teleportation circle is ready. And then I ask, so where do we find the Nyx of this planet?
Dragon Mother.
What if we all invoke the trial? Is that possible?
Your claim has to stand. As of right now, you guys are outsiders. The only reason why I even had a chance was because I was the daughter. Excommunicated or not, blood is blood here.
Fair. Is it possible that you're able to transfer that hatred and energy and let Lilu absorb that? I don't know if that's a thing, really.
I don't know, and that's dangerous. You're asking me to inject pure poison into her veins.
True.
That's the issue.
How do we separate the hatred? How do we separate the poison from the good stuff and get what we need from here while we're here?
That's what I was conditioning Lilu for. Lilu knew. And Lilu was prepared for it. Originally, I wanted this place to be last, but after everything on Dakra. I couldn't risk it. If they got Lilu, that's it. 2 planets, that's already more than enough to wipe out this galaxy.
Yeah. So we have to do something. We're going to be with, well, I guess we've been summoned to see your mother.
Does
shortly.
the Skeet Cruiser also have a teleportation circle in it?
It does.
Okay, cool.
And so if we need to get Lilu here for something quick and greasy, that's... But that's a major risk.
That's a major risk.
It's not something that I'd want to entertain until we know that she wins.
At best, it's a quick getaway, and they keep chasing us.
I was fortunate enough, we were fortunate enough for them to not understand what you guys are.
Agreed.
If you open and expose your hand like that, and they figure it out, then they will forget everything, and they will just come after you.
I don't know. I just...
I'm at a place of like, what do we have to lose? We're here.
I'm just like, how much sway does the Dragon Mother actually have here? Can she make these decrees, dictations? Can she?
She can.
She can.
Dragon Mother, word is law.
That influence of Nyx.
Not only the influence of Nyx on this planet, but the only time that she can leave is if she sets out on a conquest and she conquers a planet. That is the only time that she can leave. And her word is, like I said, her word is law. If I become Dragon Mother and somehow I'm able to separate that hatred and everything, I can stall them long enough. Yeah, they'll get hungry, they'll get restless, I don't care. Then they'll invoke a trial by the dragon, trial of the dragon, and I'll fight them. And if I die, I die, but I die knowing that I accomplished my mission.
If you become the Dragon Mother, could we invoke the trial? I'm not sure if it's like a battle to the death.
It is.
Kind of
It's
thing.
a battle to the death.
All right. Well, that's out the window.
I mean, technically, we could get inducted into the.
Right, but then we'd have to fight Serenesis.
Well, we might.
I mean, we've taken on a couple oaths. Why don't we take on the oath and then I don't know if that would give us any more sway to like invoke the trial, though. It's just the daughter.
I more than anything, I just wouldn't. I know that there's a lot of things in the air.
Yeah.
And this goes for all of us. Let's not downplay the power of
friendship.
Our bonds.
That's right.
Of our bonds. We're here. Like, you don't have to take on that hatred alone.
Yeah.
There's a soft smile. Perhaps you're right. All I know, though, is whatever we're doing, whatever choice, not all of them are great. But if I can even resemble a fraction of the views and enlightenment that I have now, then I can hold it off.
Yeah. Lord knows I'm able to take quite a bit of hatred and like sort of pulls a bit down, and you can see there's maybe a little bit of a peculiar scarring from the transformation that had happened on the top of the mountain in Theros. A bit of red skin and scarring that almost looks like infernal text almost.
Okay. Mr. Hall begins to play just a game of solitaire, and he's contemplating whether or not something like protection from good and evil might help with that process and not necessarily be considered meddlesome by the order. He's trying to search his mind for any option that could
go ahead and make a Arcana check.
That's
a good question of just like,
because protection from good and evil that's actually, I don't know, it's in the name of the spell.
How can we help here?
17 plus
answering your question first.
guidance. I'm gonna add guidance to that.
The best thing that you can do is ensure no foul play is involved. Understand there's a lot of semantics like you said, but I've been gone for so long. I don't know how they act anymore. I understand there are rules, but I was literally in an elite guard that broke the rules. So if as long as you guys can ensure that this trial is fair, that's all you can do. And then, of course, be there. If I win, I have to take on the literal hate of the world. And I wouldn't mind having you guys there.
21 for the Arcana check total.
You feel a gentle breeze again. The same breeze that pushed to the side. You know that they're watching. This magic here is very strong, stuff slips through the cracks.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
that is what.
No, I think he picks up what he needs. He learns what he needs, and he's gonna make sure that he's actually gonna let go of the. He's gonna let go of the shield spell, and what's it called? Prepare protection from good and evil.
Very good.
As prep for that.
She says, "I hope to see you tonight." Well, I will see you tonight.
None of us have a choice in it.
Yeah. Do you see that as she leaves, she drops off these like ceremonial robes? You'll have to wear these.
Are we allowed to maybe give you a gift?
Sure.
I give her a coin,
She takes it. She thanks in kind.
a glyph.
I give her my crowbar.
You give her a crowbar.
Need this.
That's awesome.
And here, I need this here. Where did you pull this out of?
You'll need it. Just
Um,
trust me.
You're
gonna need
so-
There's a level of thanks.
that coin has a silvery barbs spell in it.
Like
You'll
you
see
said.
the tip here.
Smart.
It has two
There you
silvery
go.
barbs.
You're picking up what I'm
on the
throwing down.
crowbar.
Yeah. The with that 21, I'll say small magic, tiny things like silvery barbs. Anything beyond the third level or second level, actually.
The glyph
Realistically.
itself is third level.
Okay, then I'll say third.
Okay.
Anything beyond the third, they'll be caught.
Understood.
So, tiny things, small through the cracks. But yeah, time passes, and you guys put on these ceremonial robes. You see, it's very like drapey, very like
Ornate.
yeah, they're ornate inlaid. You see that it tells a story of like it's kind of messed up. In the inlay, it tells a story about like a famous battle where they like splice off the head of a monster, and then they conquer the planet and then conquer regions and destroy it and then leave.
Okay.
It's as you
Tales
kind of
of
put
conquer
it, Tales of Conquest.
Yeah.
You are met in the Great Hall. Susie said it out. As this happens, it's a big open area where there's tables strung about. You see that high-ranking officials like Sister Karsana, Sister Moldova, and others, generals, they're all there as they eat. There's no sense of like, here's the rich people. It's like, no, like the only people here are like the high generals and stuff like that, as you are fed, as you sit down.
My robes.
Yeah. The Dragon Mother greets you. I appear we have guests.
Good evening.
I am Mother Etheria.
Phoebe lowers her head.
I appreciate you having the audience with me. I understand that you're colleagues, arms brothers, arms sisters, with my dear Arachne. For that, I grant you this meal, and my thank you for returning her to us. As there's this buffet that's laid out. You guys are sitting down and eating. Stories are exchanged. You hear there's also just a lot of commotion and whisper, like, because it's very like Dragon Mother Theory is not showing it, but there's a lot of commotion, like, holy shit, like, she's back, like we exiled her, we thought she was dead, she lives, the stories about the wormlings are true and everything like that, and just like the idea of coming back from death and all that. And there's just like a sit and eat until Sister Carsonon goes, so tell me, big one over there, you see that her arm is now it's like a mechanical a mechanical skeletal limb. You always do that to your foes? She waves her hand.
Just the ones I like.
There's a snicker, like a snicker of like, I don't know.
Like to throw off very tall places.
I gotta hand it to you. This will be a great story. You know, when I rip out your tongue, I don't. Anyway, so this chicken, right? And everyone starts talking again. But there's a steely look that Sister Carsonon gives to you.
I just give one of those. You attacked me. What?
Bish, where? Bish, where?
As all this happens, people are exchanging stories until there's a toast. I would like to propose a toast before the event tomorrow. I wish to toast Susie, of course. Everyone's like, yes, of course. My daughter and these fine gentlemen here. To you, we thank you, and we hope that you understand where we are doing. And you imbibe. Go ahead and give me a Constitution check.
Con save. Con check.
Con save. I'm so sorry.
Con save.
You're right. You're
17.
23.
17, 23. You guys sit back. It's strong. Whatever this is, it's strong. It knocks you on your ass, and you.
I'm waiting for the butt. 23.
Huh? Well, it's like you're fine.
Okay.
You're not poisoned. It's not a poisoning agent. You don't like. But with that, it's just you start to experience like hallucinations and severity. So yours are very light. They're very like, oh, like cool little like spitty things, right? Yours
Slight visuals.
visuals.
I drank
yours,
the same amount,
yeah,
but
yours
I'm half
is
the size.
Yeah,
God.
yours
I'm
is a
half your
little bit
size.
harder, and you start tripping
Whoa.
a little bit
Wow.
harder. You still have the slurred speech. It's times.
Oh,
sorts of
Phoebe, I
bits.
love you so
He's
much.
tweaking. He's
Oh,
tweaking.
sweet
Oh,
little
God.
Phoebe. Oh my goodness.
You see that people
Who's a
start to
good
chuckle.
little
You start to
dragon?
realize like they
Who's a good dragon?
there's
You're my good
Sister
dragon.
Carson. It's like, oh, can't handle Phoenix some liquor, huh? As they start like laughing.
Give me another
And there's a
cup.
moment where Carson looks at you, said, and she sees that
drink
you're not
more.
faded. She says, right now, let's go. And she pours down. There's a table in the middle. Now everyone starts getting a little more rowdy. And they put a table in the middle, and there's 2 shots here and here, and they get like more Phoenixum liquor, and this one's a little bit acidic.
Give me a shot.
Uh,
Give me another.
I think it would be funny to include them, just as a joke.
Fine by me. 2 more. You see Sister Moldova also comes up. She's also slurring her words a little bit. I
You're
swear to
going
fucking God.
down, Moldova.
Try me, bitch.
Oh, bitch. It's on.
But with that, just roll first round COD saves. Let's see it.
24.
She got a natural 20 plus 10.
Sheesh.
So
man.
she's like, she takes it.
God damn.
You take it and you're fine. She's just more. She's like, and then what did you get?
I got a 2. Plus 5. Or, sorry, plus 7 is 9.
Let's see what she gets. You got you got 9.
Yeah.
She got 5.
Hey,
yeah, you guys are tripping.
You're going down,
It's
Moldova.
slurring some more.
Who's a good little dragon.
It tastes not good, but it's strong as hell. This
That's
next one,
good.
next one, up again.
Is it a saving throw?
Yeah, con saves.
So this is a funny one because
How bad do you want this, David?
Oh, I'm gonna get it. But,
Okay,
but
okay.
I'm gonna use my portent. So I rolled a 2. I'm gonna change that to in 8, so it's now a 15.
15.
But I also need to make another saving throw.
Oh, for your indigestion.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay, no, I beat it. I beat
Okay.
it. 14 plus 7.
She
9
rolled.
plus-
She rolled a 7 plus 10 is 17. So she's feeling it a little bit, and so are you now.
Yeah.
The speech is a little bit coming out. This is a mighty warriors that can be bred out of Theros.
Good luck breeding this
Whoa.
bitch, baby.
Whoa.
Bring on the liquor.
What? I know that. Go. What did you have?
I had a 9 plus 7, 15.
9 plus 15. Okay.
Or, sorry, 16.
16.
That wasn't a shit.
Second wind swing for
That
both
shot
of you.
was diluted. Who did that?
Second wind swing for both of you. You guys are like, I'm good. I'm good. Puking rally.
I don't.
No,
Nuh-uh.
puking doesn't count. Puking, you're out.
I don't
Oh.
puke.
Oh, you didn't puke?
If I get 10 or lower, I will accept puking.
She rolled an 18. You rolled a 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are still toe for toe.
All right. All right.
You guys are still toe, but you guys are also getting progressively
Who's
unintelligible.
diluted by shots? What the heck?
But now you guys are slurring. Here we go. You have two more. She is like beating you, but
Is this like I'm guessing the save's going up a little bit.
save's
too.
going up little by little.
Ooh.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Go.
Okay. Okay, that is an 18.
18.
18. Do you got anything for me?
How bad do you want it? Is the question, right? Because it's a saving throw.
I'm letting you know right now. You have to make 20.
So you didn't make it. This is like a costly ability.
A costly.
I don't know
ability.
exactly
Let me,
how much
I got
this
one
matters.
thing that I can use first.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Indomitable.
Okay.
Ooh,
Fire.
yeah.
Okay, that does it. I got a synthetic 20.
There we
on
go.
The dot.
Good.
bro.
On the
Perfect.
fucking dot.
You go a little her oh, everyone goes oh.
I'm good.
Everyone jeers a little bit.
Just slaps myself.
Slap yourself.
Durgash, he's
You
our
are-
man.
You're like
he
looking,
can't do
you're
it.
like, dude, Big Jimbo's here behind. His arms like flailing like this as he's flossing with his broken arm.
Big Jimbo's flossing?
No, he's hallucinating.
Oh.
Big Jimbo. Dab on the haters, Jimbo.
He dabs the broken hand.
Dab on the haters. His arm's not supposed to be like that. Another.
Maldova's just Carson's just like, yeah. So,
I got 11.
You got 11?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'm
All right.
barely hanging out.
All right. Let's see what she gets.
Mar.
She fucking yaks.
Oh,
Let's
you
see-
got it,
let's
bitch.
see if I beat her.
Get
or
out
not.
of here, bitch.
Yeah, but you are like in a different plane. You're like, dude, there's so many flowers. It's so nice. We're on a beach.
Phoebe, what are you doing frolicking in the flowers? What are the
Phoebe
flowers
also
doing
starts
on the
flossing.
ceiling? Phoebe, get it, Phoebe? Yeah.
I could use a little guidance right now, buddy.
I slap you on the ass. Guidance, baby.
This is the last one.
You could add a D4. Here we go.
D4 might not cut it.
No. There's a reaction thing that we can add to it in a second, but we
Okay,
got to
cool,
find out if you make it.
That is a 19.
19
Oh man.
with a 12. Carsonon throws up.
I think she throws up, and then I'm like, yes, I win! I have bested you! I have lasted longer!
You noticed that
What
the
did
last
you roll?
the last drink was so strong it burned a hole through the fucking like ground.
Oh
Ouch.
my god. It's just like pure
Yeah,
acid.
you're at it.
Oh my god.
It's so just so fermented in this shitty earth. It's just like,
It's like balsamic vinegar at
yeah,
this
bro.
rate.
I got a 19 just to
Yeah.
Fast.
She just.
I
puked-
got a 24.
She puked more than you did.
You
so.
got a 24?
Last one, 17 plus 7 is 24.
Holy fuck. Well, I mean, you like.
Oh my, you guys are so silly. And then I pass out on the table.
Yeah, just everyone passed out. There's a lot of tears to be had, but you just like
Oh, look at
you
Phoebe
did
up there.
beat Moldova though.
It's literally
In the
like
game.
3 Phoebes
Yeah.
flying above me.
Yeah,
In a circle.
how did
like cuckoo
Moldova-
birds.
huh?
How did Moldova fare?
Oh,
Moldova,
she was out
she
first.
She was out first.
Okay,
Moldova
okay,
was
right,
out
right,
first.
right.
She rolled a 2, and she does not have good con.
Ooh.
So yeah, so she like ate it,
Poor lad.
but
Poor lad.
as this all
Post vom burps.
as this all
Oh, God.
happens,
Yeah.
the night kind of settles down. Surprisingly, they are very courteous to you amidst the warnings. They're still, still very good. The morning next comes. The dawn arises. You see that servants have drawn hot bath for you guys as you guys bathe and kind of tend to your wounds. Go ahead and just roll me one last con save.
Natural 20.
16.
You're fine. You puked it all up, and you're just, you know what? That's probably the
No.
blessing. Huh?
Natural 20?
What? No, yeah, you're not hungover.
Not at all. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
I think it was the throwing up.
I
bit.
thought you were saying that.
Oh
I
no no
threw
no
up.
no 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 no! Like more so like
you were able to purge
You're
your
able to
system.
purge it.
I
system.
had a very long morning poop.
yes,
You know?
a very long morning poop that was blessed by the gods.
Oh
You feel the gentle
It
wind
was.
breeze.
Oh man, my nether region needed that breeze. Oh,
Oh, good
I
God.
play solitaire while I'm pooping.
yeah, and you just feel fine.
I got a 16.
You feel okay. You're like, all right, I'm here. But the morning comes. You guys are kind of gifted with this ceremonial armor. You guys can, it's kind of like pauldrons, epaulets, things that you can put over the normal stuff that you wear, but it's like more semantics. Like you wear this because you're the guest or whatever.
All right.
You see that it's inlaid with like webs and stuff, and you see
Wow,
like,
this is so silky.
Yeah.
It's like so light on
there's
me,
like
but
a
it
there's
keeps
like
me
a
so
head
warm.
there's like a head crown that you wear.
Ooh.
Head crown that you wear that has like fangs at the
Okay.
top.
Yeah,
And you
they
hear
know.
like jeering, like a lot of jeering and cheering,
I'd like to meet the textile workers here.
as you finally
Oh shit.
make it. Standing over the cliff, surrounded by lava. You see that the center where you guys once ate is terraformed out now to this actual arena.
Oh sick.
You see people on the sides jeering and cheering, and they all just like are looking on and seeing all of this. And hold up, I'm pulling.
I gotta say, that portent, not a spell, and I got some stellar fucking rolls.
That's good.
Great. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Drums beat like a dragon. Priestesses chanting under this crimson sky as the lava churns. 2 warriors enter, painted in ceremonial rites. Serenesis, once again looking unrecognizable to you all as she enters. The head priestess now. Hold on, let me pull this up on my. Beep 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 beep.
Living La Vida Loca?
Yep.
Wow.
I love just the idea that something's gonna happen on the battlefield, and
Durgesh knows.
And not that Durgesh knows, it's just like far off in the distance, Durgesh just starts throwing up.
Yeah, just
fails indigestion by accident. Damn.
as this happens,
Man, why'd you have to vomit into the lava? Now it smells everywhere.
Oh, it's just burning up. Ugh.
sorry.
Yo, is
you
that like
see-
molten vom? Whoa.
Oh my god, no, I just realized. No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
It already
Okay.
smells like sulfur. Now it smells like stomach
Drums?
acid too.
Beat like the dragon. Priestesses chaining under a crimson sky. 2 warriors entered in ceremonial rites. Serenesis, once again looking unrecognizable to you all, as she looks unrecognizable to you all.
Aw, snap.
As she enters. The head priestess now announcing her. Huge, huge headdress, so long, but a name you do not recognize. Ex-sister Arachne, weaver of the damned, famed Fang of Phaenaxum, and this is the one that gets you, regicide of Theros. Blood daughter to Etheria challenges our dragon mother, and as that happens, once again, another warrior enters, also sporting robes and sporting ceremonial rites and everything. Our dragon mother,
The dragon mommy.
destroyer of planets, conqueror supreme, and the undying flame. Etheria, for the right of dragon mother, may the victor lead us into riches everlasting. And then there is a silence as the drums and the chanting stop.
Damn, she kind of bad.
As those drums start to thump, Mr. Hall goes through more or less like a flashback, remembering faces
So
and things.
go
said.
ahead and give me a history check with advantage here.
Gonna spend a sorcery point to reroll. Let me spend that.
You can also use your favor by the gods. No, don't risk it, because this is your god just like helping you remember.
All right.
And
Okay, so the guy favored gives me 3. Then I rolled 16 on both dice this time instead. So history check.
mhm.
16 plus 1 plus 3, 20, combo 20.
With a combo 20, you're taken back to this battle, to this fight.
Snap back.
War is raging around you as like blaster fire hits. People are dying and falling to your left and right. You see soldiers, more these foot-like soldiers, less of the black covert ops that you face against of the Red Daughter, but you're cleaving them down left and right, throwing cards. You see Mr. Yarrow shooting these people. You see, oh my God, what is her name again?
Mrs. Makami.
Yeah, Mrs. Makami. She is throwing you cards for you to throw, as she also has her own gun. She's also shooting in this battle in this time. But as the war gets grim, you remember once again the feeling of steel in your back, but
Shot clean through the
Mhm.
chest.
as it goes, it finds its purchase. But you look, and it clicks in your head, like you don't feel a hilt of a blade, but you feel a fist. And as you look down, instead of cold steel, it's this red plasma blade. As you meal, and as your eyes kind of like dwindle up, you see the same red dragon eyes and the white hair that flows. And you see Sister Arachne goes, "He's done," and move on. But there's a
Before
moment.
the vision cuts out, I'm reaching up at something. Something unknown.
She goes as you kind of, before you cut out your reach, but you also recognize there's a silence. The vision, and this is where kind of your god just kind of has that little bit of influence. You see a little bit beyond your death. You see your body on the floor, but you look and see Serenesis. She looks around, and she's like, she hangs her head low, shakes her head,
The winds of change.
moving out, and she walks. And that's where we're gonna end our session.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo!
Dear spirits, if you like the show, please like, subscribe, listen to us. We appreciate it. Where can they find us, Paul?
You're going to be looking on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Official Fun Show. On YouTube, there's spaces in between those words if you want to search it up. We got some cool stuff. Check out our live stream. Check out our hands. Don't catch these hands. Just check them out.
Check them out.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching, fam.
Durgash, David, biscuit thrower. Can you throw us out one more biscuit one more time to end us off?
Just one soggy biscuit.
Just one
to
soggy
end it.
biscuit to end it out.
Just to wrap it up in a soggy biscuit.
Or better, can you activate the Glizzy Overdrive?
Now that I can do.
All right. See you next time.
Oh my god.